slash marker, Polybridge 3. It just works. Yeah, I don't know, the USB port just is... It's losing power, which is a problem because I've got all my USB ports full. But anyway, here we go. We're back and we even have a camera and everything. You have to drive here and then you have to turn around. Let me cook for a minute here. We can have some hydraulics. The most sensible play to start with is just... I mean, it would be sick if we could have the road go like this, and then hydraulics pulled this down to here. That would be the most elegant way to do it, but I'm not sure if we can get that done. But I'm also going to change my game name. Very sensible idea. Polybridge. Polybridge 3, thank you. And then bridge, don't kill my vibe. Okay, so my plan number 1 is just that. And then if it could just like hydraulic, I think I got this backwards. Let me delete you and then run it like this instead. I want you to contract at the halfway point. Okay, and obviously this is just, I mean, you need some triangles to like make it actually be able to get across. And then there must be a split joint somewhere. The split joint should be right there. Okay, give it a chance. The bridge doesn't have quite enough stability. The UPS truck's a little too heavy. It must be delivering amiibos in 2016. How would I stabilize this? Well, you know, you don't shoot the messenger. One way you can stabilize this, whoops, is just by arching her up, brother. Like, that's one way to do it. And then fill it in. Not with that, though. Can we do a quick undo? Fill it in with road, please. It's not a click and drag. It's a mere click. There you go. Arch me slightly. Just trying to make sure it'll work on the way back. I guess that's what we're testing. And then try the exact same thing. Why wouldn't it work? Any civil engineers in the call? Why wouldn't this work? Answer, it would. Okay, try it. Arches are actually overpowered. Okay, I see a potential problem here. So it doesn't actually hinge to anything when it comes down. Oh no, because I deleted the hydraulics. Whoops. There you go. Okay, run it back at double speed, please. I see the problem. I see one of many problems. This needs to attach lower. Okay, give me a minute here. Let's think about this. Obviously, that's not the play. What about this? What about this? Hang on. Listen, I know there's another way we could do it. We could also just have it drive over straight. A hydraulic pushes it up. And then there's like another road here. That's one way to do it. But it seems like it could be more fun to do it this way. Like more elegant to just have this side come down instead. Extend the hydraulic. Its maximum is 50%. And it's at 50%. So it cannot be extended. But, hang on. This seems, I'm optimistic about this. I think that one little piece of wood might not quite be strong enough to handle this. Okay, let's do it the 2 IQ way. The 2 IQ way is just that. Yeah. What are we gonna have you connect to for hydraulics? Think about that. What if we had one like pull up, and then this one like pull down? My camera broke again? Okay. Well, the USB is kind of fried. I think we're gonna go classic mode here. I'm gonna have to move that to a new USB port for the next stream. We're way back in the day now. Holy cow, this feels weird. I could like pick my nose. That was a good one. I just got a huge booger out of my nose. You'll never see it. Now I'm eating it. Yum, 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 yum. You're not gonna make it. That's a given. I don't think bigger triangles are good enough here. So, I mean, it's begging for an arch. But can arches bend? I don't know. They start pre-bent. You know another way we could do this that might seem a little insane? What if we went trace tool, road, trace tool, and we just did this. And then that. And just let me cook for a second. If this works, we have the potential to do the funniest thing of all time. Donkey, 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 donkey. I was hoping that it would maybe be a little less steep than that. What about this? Maybe this will work? Oh, dude, it almost works! Extend them. Extend them. Okay, that's got to be a little bit of a gentler angle as well. Look, we're in a little bit of a physics sandbox here. Motherfuckers always be like, why don't you try it out for yourself and see if it works? Then you try it out for yourself and it doesn't work, and they're like, I knew that wasn't going to work. Why didn't you say so? It's Dark Souls all over again. Okay, now that one of these... People be like, don't read any guides. Just do exactly what I say in chat. Oh, come on, come on! How about this? How about this? I've just built the same thing that broke last time. How about it says it can move, but then it opts not to. It says it can move, but then it opts not to. Okay. The other way we could get it done, straight line, upper triangles, but don't break this time. How does that strike you? Or you know what, even, give me a little arch. Like, just that much of an arch. Not made out of wood, made out of road, please. And then some of this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This should be good enough to get you across. Beautiful. Then, delete this. You're my split joint? No, you're my split joints. Contract me 50%. It's a little unstable. It did look pretty cool, though. You're my split joint. You stay connected. Yeah. Oh! Okay, it's a matter of timing. Keep this one piece of wood there now. That 2x4's... I mean, we're asking a lot of it. You're the one that broke. What if I just made you slightly larger triangles? Close. Less contract. Oh, how about a 40% contract? Wow, that was perfect. Oh! Okay, how about a 30% contract so that when it breaks, your wheels can still cross the finish line? He's a genius. Max stress 100. Bottom 37%. Let me look at some of these GIFs. See, that's what I wanted to do. That's the way it looks in my head right here. What about this one? They drive over. Then it lowers down. That also... Why is it so easy for you, so tough for me? This one looks a little goofy. Oh, it's not goofy at all. Very clever. Okay, move on to our next one. Check the event flow. A drawbridge might need to be built in an alternative position. What the hell is going on here? 2 sailboats come through, and then 2 golf carts drive across. My question is where the hell is B? What happened to B? We got A, we got C. What happened to B? B is hydraulics. Oh, B is hydraulics. I'm thinking. You know, this is like really strong steel. There's a part of me that thinks, what if you just put the whole fucking bridge like this? And then let it go like... Just let it go. Goes all the way up and then it goes... You know what I mean? What if it goes like... We don't even connect to the red part. This is experimentation, okay? This is how you learn things. This is Bill Nye the Science Guy. You might not be familiar with that, because I'm sure most of you are homeschooled. Bill Nye the Science Guy was something... It played on television, but most people saw it in school more often when they would wheel out a television that was on its own weird cart. Now, how are you going to pick this thing up, man? Other direction. Undo that, please. The bit is that homeschooled kids are taught science? No, not even close. The bit is that homeschooled kids don't know what Bill Nye the Science Guy is because they had a real television instead of a 13-inch CRT that you wheeled out on its own gurney. Hang on. I just realized we already have a hydraulic here. What is this thing doing? What the hell is this? It's doing nothing? It's to show you what to do? It looks like it's showing me what not to do, man. Hang on. You're right. The bridge has to start up. What do? You expand? So you're going to push this thing over. Oh! You know what we got to do? And then grab it and give it a little rotate. This thing's gonna fall over. It's gonna go, oh, you can't see my hands, right? It's gonna fall over and go dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah. Okay, undo it, and then place it back, and then put your triangles on it. And then right click it, cut it, flip it horizontal, rotate clockwise. That seems good to me. The road's on the opposite side. Let's undo that. Let's paste. Do I not have a paste? It's all right. We'll get it back. We'll cut it. Flip it. This looks right to me. And then put it on this one right here. Probably needs to be straight up. The road is still upside down. Why is this coming down backwards? Why is the road upside down? You. Get cut and then get flipped. And then get placed. But then your arches are gonna get cut. Get flipped. It's not upside down, it's the same on both sides. There's no way the underside of the road is the same as the overside of the road. You guys must be trolling. If that's the case, then why don't we just drive on the underside? So far, so good. Something went wrong. That one. Why did it? Because this collapsed. Okay. That can't take the support of this being pushed. Alright, you need better steel. One. Let me just delete this for a second. Was that there by default? I think it's good. I mean, we could do it like in 2 pieces, but I think it's just funnier to do it this way. What if we just went And it's fine if it's longer. It only costs us more money. Can I get some auto triangulation, please? I mean, you got to think about the value this has for the GIF replay at the end. Go ahead. Okay. How about cut 1? Just in my head, this doesn't look long enough to make it, but let's see. You gotta be stronger for sure. Get cut. Guess what? You're steel now. Bro, they got the eccentric, they got the concentric, they gotta work on the eccentric. I get that it's too heavy. Arch me. Fine. Clear the map. We'll do it the copy and paste way. We'll put a piece of road like this all the way up. Not allowed to have any fun because Isaac Newton's here. I can do this. We make a little steel box. Turn off auto triangulate, please. What's auto triangulate? R. Okay. We make a little steel box. And they told me squares aren't strong. That doesn't have one. This one has one. Your steel box looks like that. And then there's a hydraulic that goes from here to here. But instead of contracting 50, it expands 50. And it's facing the wrong direction. There you go. He's done it. Then the lengths are off. You're not wrong about that. Looks more like a this, but then you're too long. Oh, you could just copy and paste, but I want to learn something. Beyond just how to copy and paste. This isn't computer programming. This is real engineering. Okay. -2. I spent 4 years in school learning how to go to Stack Overflow. Just relax, okay? We're just telling jokes. You're going to go 3 pieces up. And then triangular. With auto triangulate on. Then we're going to copy and paste because we built this. We're going to flip it horizontal. Place it right there. Guaranteed. Why is everything so green? Hey! Bottom 21%. I think it's longer than it needs to be. Let me look at these other player solutions here. Okay, that's just, they just built a nice bridge. How about you? What do you got, something cool going on here? It's exactly the same. How about you? Look at this thing. Holy cow. It's obscene. What the hell is it's got a message on top of the golf carts? Oh, man. Some complex levels need an additional layer of control for your hydraulics. This tutorial will show you how to do this using the hydraulic controller. The hydraulic controller allows you to control which hydraulics activate or stay inactive during each hydraulics phase. Let's watch what happens when we don't use the hydraulics controller. Okay. Truck goes. You can look at the phases using the eye icon. Okay, A is the blue truck, B is hydraulics, C is a boat and a green. I see, okay. So blue makes it. Seems like everything's working out accordingly. Phase D activates all hydraulics, which will move the bridge on the right to a bad location. Ah, I see. Boink. The hydraulic controller can fix this. Select hydraulic controller. Click on phase D. Hydraulics active in that phase are highlighted gold. Click on the hydraulic on the right to disable it. Clunk. It's really easy when they tell you what to do. We gotta be in like the top 1% for that level. Total control. The hydraulic controller lets you disable hydraulics during phases of your choice. The heck is G? Blue truck hydraulics. Boat hydraulics. Red truck hydraulics. Truck comes back. Okay, okay. Truck has to come back here. A to A is very simple. A to A just looks like that. Let's start with phase 1 here. Let's build agile. No waterfalls in my house. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I've accidentally turned on the stress indicator, which is good. Okay, now you fall down, and that's fine. Phase 2. Hydraulics. Phase 3, the boat. That's no problem. Then hydraulics. Then red truck goes to E1. Then red truck goes to goes to E1, then E2. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it all figured out here. $42,000 limit. I think I got it all figured out. Okay. Let's start here. Let's make sure this bridge actually works. We've done this before. All we need to do is make you contract like 37%. And then let me see if the bridge survives. You probably would want like a split joint here, I suppose. Try me at a 40%. That looks okay. You'd probably want it to, like, touch, but whatever. Then, you disable the hydraulics on this in phase D. Sensible. I think 50% will make it lock into place. Okay, well, you know, we'll give it a chance. Certainly seems like it. Okay, now we just got to build a drawbridge that you can actually get across first. If you make the bottom a split joint, it'll lock. Oh! Oh, it clicked in everything! Okay. Then, the world's largest arch? No, no, no. Unless... build some steel? Well, you know, step one is always going to be build a bridge. And we could just have this part and this... Oh, hang on! Let me think about this for a second. Split joint right here. It cannot reach. Like, we don't need to lift the whole bridge up. We could just lift up like a little bit here and here. How long is a hydraulic? Not that long. Let me think about it for a second. You piece of crap. Then you should be contracting 50%. Let me look at you. Oh, well, first we should probably make sure the bridge just doesn't fall down. Triangulate me. Thank you. And then we get, look, there's lots of little steps involved here. Really? The road broke? What is this? A state that has no state level income tax? It's because the steel has mass. Allegedly. I wouldn't like to presume that about steel, but some people feel differently. Okay, this is a bridge that would just... It would just stay up. Okay. You're mission critical right now. We got to change that. Okay, okay. Well, an easy way would be to set up a little brace. Even if it is wood. Just to save us some money. Let's see if this would handle it. Obviously that we knew that was coming. Contract 50%. Do not auto triangulate. Contract 50%. You obviously need to be flipped. You obviously need to be flipped. You obviously need to be held closer to the ground rather than closer to the... Yeah, you needed an anchor point, of course. Oh! We did it! We actually did it! I'm not even worried that I'm in the bottom 21% on that one. Check your staging. Okay. Let's look at it. Bus goes across. Hydraulics go. Then the boat goes, then hydraulics go. Then the station wagon goes. It gets to E1, then the hydraulics go, and then it's got to get back. So the bridge can't die. And there's no ropes, which is fantastic. It would, if this was Archimedes, he would just build an arch. No question about it. But I think we have a game plan now. There's no braces on the bottom, but guess what? We weren't using the braces on our bottom last time anyway. So you simply build a bridge that you can drive on. You extend those triangles a bit. There you go. You build a bridge that you can drive on. Oh! The pirate ship destroys it. And then this has got to go We'll work on that. Just give it a second. You are going to not auto-triangulate. You're going to go like, well, you know what? You go as far as you can that intersects with here. That creates a perfect setup. You're going to lift this son of a bitch up right here. How about this? This didn't change it at all. How about, how about this? I'm gonna undo that. How about this? I want the maximal length hydraulic because I want you to pull higher. The maximal length hydraulic is a little higher, a little bigger, connected to the first node. Not hating. Isn't this the opposite of my problem though? This is going to contract like even smaller now. Hang on, we fucked up our bridge too bad. The third node, it doesn't reach though. So you see the conundrum here. Don't delete that. Let me think about this for a second. Let me think about this for a second. Let me just think about this for a brief moment. I'm just thinking about this for a brief moment. There was a part of me that thought, what if we could use our hydraulics like two hands and pick this up with one hand and go bzzz, and pick this up with another hand and go bzzz. I don't think that's going to work. What if we had your ass do like a little bend, like a little double bend here? Not even close. What if instead of 2 pieces of wood, we had 2 hydraulics? And 2 pieces of wood. Okay. What if... That's obviously not going to get the job done. Okay, can you drive across this bridge? Let's start there. Only if this is so we need something holding this, which will probably be a hydraulic at some point. That's not strong enough, brother. Okay. But a hydraulic would keep us going here. I know we just rebuilt the thing we just broke. Figure out a way to get you out of the AO here. Unsplit the node. That's one way to do it. Let me think about this. Make it more than 50%? Can't be done. Can't be done. It's not possible. Can't be done. They've given us an impossible task. All you can do is arch. You could replace all of the top wood with hydraulics? This is too expensive, I think. You think? Well, give it a chance here. Like that? Maybe you're right. Oh, well, it looks cool as hell. It definitely looks cool as hell. Hydraulic the road instead. Oh! It's beautiful. Okay, delete this. This is gonna put us over budget, but then hopefully we can like cull from there. Flip horizontal. That's so funny. Then the hydraulics will go again. And then you'll try to drive and you won't make it. But that's... Okay, so we need to... In this one, no hydraulics should go. Fair enough. I guess we could just hit remove all. And... this wood seems to serve no purpose. We still need to cut a little weight. Bottom 1% is just ruthless. Do we maybe not need this hydraulic? That one's pretty important. Well, what if we delete the hydraulic and replace it with wood? That puts us 200 bucks over budget. I think we can get in under budget without fundamentally changing our design. Bottom 2%. And then lower these bad boys. And then hope they didn't add too much to their suitcase before they got in the VW bug. Oh! Holy cow! And then, I'm like, could we not just... Oh, it does not reach. Okay. Now I'm like, can't we just cut the hydraulic out of there? But I don't think so. Lower the steel. Oh. Of course. My ass would not drive across this, but... okay, not that low. Note to self, it's got to be at least 2 furlongs taller than the curling of the asphalt we do. $20,000. That's pretty good. How are we looking now? Bottom 30? I think we can optimize. Give me a contract 35. Give me a contract 35. Give me a contract 22. I guess we could test 2 at once by just having them be different values, but... Well, well. And now we learned a template for how to make a folding bridge. top 47. We'll take those and move on. Down and around. So hydraulics will go, then a blimp will fly, and then hydraulics will go, and then our car will drive. I mean, you are a fool if you don't at least... Oh, but you can only have 8 pieces of road? Am I not... What's happening here? There, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Oh! Fair enough. You thought of that one, huh? Okay, well, we know what must happen, okay? We know there must be... This one's going to be tough. We know there must be a straight line. It's the only way we can connect. That takes us to 8 right there. Then, if we put a split joint here and a split joint here, can't we just hydraulic this son of a gun down far enough and then pull it back up? It's not a drawbridge, it's a bridge draw. Let me look at the maximum length of a hydraulic. It's about that long. And then a little piece of steel right there. And you're gonna be the opposite. You're gonna be expand 50%. Obviously, you're gonna need triangles on this, and your triangles will have to be on the der Unterside. Here we go. Let me look at this for a brief second. The steel's not strong enough. How about this? Physics, okay. What broke that time? The steel. I could have told you that. How about if you went tangent to the curve? Something like that. What broke that time? It's not supported? They shouldn't be split yet. They should be connected before they get split. There's no support on the right? I'm just saying this thing should survive. Is it really not? Oh, because you're still split. 1 second. This bridge should survive. Like, that's a given. I think the blimp broke you. Well, I guess we're just going to make another curling bridge. No, I don't think you can curl it enough. There's nothing attached to the right side? Rather, the road is attached to the right side. Unless I've lost my mind. I think we got to push you down. We can make a foundation as well. I guess that's what we should just do, is just build a foundation. Put it just above the water. Can I find the median point here? Right, roughly right there. It's quite expensive, I'll admit. Just let me think about this for a second, okay? It almost held it. That's what's crazy. I know, it's kind of sick with it, right? And then, like... It's perfect. Too much tension on the rope? Understood, understood. Maybe just make the middle go down. That's way more sensible than lowering the entirety of the bridge. I don't know if you know this, but there's like too much weight. There's too much weight on this. Makes way more sense to just lower the center of the bridge. One second. I'm not sure this is going to get the job done. You need a piece of wood there, or you need the hydraulics. Okay, I understand. I understand. I know what I must do. Turn this shit into the Golden Gate Bridge. Holy cow, it's beautiful. Those ropes are so strong. I sure hope nobody with a curly mustache comes along and cuts even one of them. And then like a foundation here. And the hydraulic like that. What it's just gonna smash into the bridge. Oh man. You could just move the joint over by one. So true. So false. You go there. You go here. This doesn't feel right to me. Well, you would need a piece of wood here, obviously. Don't be a fool. And then you would need to cut this piece of wood right here. What? Contract me? Bro, hold it! Just hold it! And then it just smashes into the... Oh! That's not how I want to go. What if you contracted a little bit less? What if you contracted at a 30 instead? That's not quite good enough. We could do a little curly like last time, but it's going to be pricey. But we're knocking. About a little 40. My cross beams. How about a little 37? Get fucked. We win these. Bottom 3%. We're $5 more expensive than Engineerify. Let's see what some of these sort by budget. Let's see what you got here. Down and around. Where's the around part? A lot of people just built like the lowest possible arch that they could. More power to them. Everybody just built the smallest possible arch they could. How about this one? This one looks cool. Oh, just gonna squeeze right by you? That's clever. That's my speed right there, dude. That's just a little arch with 2 hydraulics. Or like a basic bridge with 2 hydraulics. I could do that. I just gotta know that it's workable first. But the execution is right there. Okay, A drives to A1. Then hydraulics, then boat, then hydraulics, then motorcycles. What? A1 is here. I see. So we can't just build an arch. I see. Well, I can't just build an arch. The long bridge. Excuse me, turn off the auto triangulate. I'm not made of money. You think we're gonna use steel in our bridges? I'm a woodman. Whoops, I built the steel. I built the bridge out of steel. My mistake. The stars are usually bonus objectives. Yo, it's my favorite track on the entire OST. It's the Sufjan Stevens track. This sounds like a song off of Age of Ads. I can't remember what it is, though. It's not Feudal Devices, though, I'll tell you that much. And it is now stopped, but the start of it did. It's not the Age of Ass. You're just a hater. Can't appreciate real music like Lil Ugly Mane. Would you hang? Not quite, huh? I mean, it's pretty long. I think a little extra wood probably would not get you there either, but it's very cheap, so let's start there. Understood. What have you replaced it with? It's iterative design, test-driven development. Perhaps you've heard of it. Now this is where things start to get a little expensive. Turn it off, please. Thank you. Okay, they're going to force me to use that foundation. Fair enough. Unless... okay, fine. All right. This is going to be... This could be like a nice hydraulic lifter, man. Like if I could just have you expand 50% and then install like a split joint somewhere. Let's just look at it for a second. The hydraulic does some support all of its own. I'm telling you, this will work. Oh, you're right. We are missing some triangles over here. My mistake. Oh! Okay, so the triangles were almost good enough to get the job done. That has me feeling like possibly one wooden brace might be enough. Oh! Please, can I extend you a little bit? Now we're back to the drawing board here, but just work with me. Steel's pretty important, in my opinion. The hydraulics are breaking the bridge? Oh, when I hit A1, the hydraulics activate? That's not good. Split me? Oh! Okay, now this is breaking. Something like that. How about something like that? Now let me guess, the wood is breaking now. Yeah, okay, so replace all the wood with steel. We haven't even just, like, made a bridge that works yet. From there, we could start to optimize. Okay, well, you know what? It's a damn start, okay? Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. You got to remove this piece of wood right here. What was I thinking? That creates even more problems for us. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Sack down this bridge. I'm gonna aim for some symmetry. It's a 30-meter chasm. Confirmed. So I'm gonna put one. It's just like placing mid-rolls. Give me one at the 10 piece. And then give me one at the 20 piece. Although, you will crash into my foundation, possibly. But we can work that in a minute. For now, physics loves symmetry. Then... how about this? That last one threw me for a loop. Are my eyes lopsided? You can't tell because the camera's off. Are my eyes lopsided? Or does this not look like... does it not taper down on the right side? It doesn't. Maybe your eyes are lopsided. There's a grid? Oh, yeah. I can't keep the whole grid in my eyes in one view. You know what I mean? I need to, like, take a panorama. Okay, it seems pretty even. Now, it will collapse because it's too heavy. This is what the foundation is for. It's not the exact same bridge, you bozo. We got two foundations now. It allows us to take some of the load off of these, like, cross braces up here at the top. We'll offload it to the hydraulics down here at the bottom. So let's... oh, you gotta get it slightly expanded, brother. I'm trying to use the grid. You're going to go expand 50%. You're going to go expand 50%. I'm lifting up the whole motherfucking bridge here. I don't think that's going to be too heavy, man. Wait a minute. No. And then... I have it made, okay? I know what to do. You come over. First off, delete. I've got it perfectly in line. This is going to be so elegant. You come over at 18. We're going to split the difference. We're going to go to 22. And we're going to go to 14. And then, oh no, but we want to be right under the line here. I was at 13.75. That's my mistake. Right there. Then we're going to need some braces. I got something figured out here, okay? You're going to expand me 50%. Yeah. Split me and split me. Delete me. Delete me. Grid me. Looks about right. Now it's gonna collapse. Why didn't it? Oh, because these should not be split joints, for one. And then we can build braces here as is necessary. Your ass should not be lifting this up. It should be lifting this up. So you move here. You move here. Hydraulics me. Hydraulics me. Expand me. Expand me. Now let's see how this looks. No! Why is it tilting? Shouldn't it be symmetrical? Your foundations are uneven? Because you lack support. How about that? It's a square, so it will rotate? Bro, wheels are circular. What are you talking about? It's a square, so it will rotate? Triangles are pinned and cannot rotate. This is a damn riddle? What's a square? This is a square. Correct. Okay. You know what you do? Push them up at an angle. How's that? Now it's a parallelogram. I deleted a hydraulic. Hang on. Pop me right there. You're going to pop me at the midpoint? Parallelograms aren't stable either. It's uneven? Make the hydraulics a V. Can't be done. Can be done. Can be done. Sounds annoying though. Right foundation slightly too far right. Ah, that's gonna do it right there. It is not gonna do it right there. Fuck it, we're going curly mode then. You forced my hands. Now curly mode, let me think about this. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Curly mode. We're going to curl you here, which means there will be a split joint right here. You will hydraulic up. And then a single steel beam. Let's put a steel beam right here. No offense, Pittsburgh. Steel's too expensive. They should make it cheaper. And then you also get a curly. We may need two more curlies. Let's see. Yeah, I think you're probably going to need two more curlies. Might be a little bit over budget here. That's okay. Oh! Let's go. It's just that easy. Bottom 25%. There's a lot you can do here. First off, steel, overrated. I've long been a believer that the real secret is wood. A little bit of wood instead of steel. What happened? What broke? You broke? Okay, turns out steel is better. At least over here. Is this cheaper? Smaller foundation, bigger steel? I mean, now we're kind of gaming the system a little bit. Excuse me? Not steel, please. This boy? Yes. Raise him. Thank you. It's like exactly the same price. It's exactly the same bridge. That's why it's exactly the same price. Bottom 26%. That's fine. We'll go to the next level. Some pre-built materials may not be moved or altered, indicated by grayed out joints. Split joints are allowed. Truck goes over. Hydraulics. Boat and plane go over. Hydraulics. Truck goes back. But I can't replace this. Okay. I understand. Well, I mean, there's like, you'd have to be an idiot not to just start with an arch. It's been so long since we've had a good opportunity for it. You can make it mighty low like that. Fill it in. And then, of course, some triangulars up top. We'll start with them being relatively big, and then if it can handle the weight, then we can make them smaller later. It's so stupid to me that arches are better, like they're stronger than triangles. Or just a line. It seems like a bug in physics, man. It doesn't seem like that's what the gameplay programmers intended, was for arches to be so strong. Like, it seems like a first-person shooter came out, and I was having a great time winning every round, just playing lines, and then all of a sudden someone started abusing like an arch bug, and then the whole meta just became arch over and over. Like, it doesn't seem like it's the way that it's meant to be. It's like a circle triangle. Okay, so far so good. Now you're getting hit by a... well, you're just falling apart. We're going to... I mean, brother... there's a part of me that thinks I could curl you, but that's going to be like a lot of weight for one little truss to have here. But, I mean, there's a chance. Give me some big triangles. Yes is hideous. Kindly ask you to watch your tongue. Now, this would be a split joint. Oh, why don't we just raise it over here? We got so much budget left. You'll build this out to here. Delete these two. You can't quite reach it. Okay, well, we can fix that. Now you can quite reach it. We may need to do one extra curl here. Let me see how this looks. Beautiful. Okay, why does the whole thing fall apart? Because there's no split joint. Yeah. Delete that. Put that out there, then try it. I lived, bitch. Now, you're going to need some stability over here. That doesn't make sense. What you're suggesting here doesn't make sense. What do cables do? Not that, huh? Can't they just make the table, like, the cable tight as hell so that it doesn't snap? Like, I don't understand the issue. Oh, the wood is breaking. Am I pulling it too hard? Well, in that case, let's just get you out of here. Connect to you like thusly. That felt better. Nothing exploded, at least. Maybe you need some steel. Just a little piece of steel right there. And then a cable that connects to the steel. That went way worse. The steel is too heavy. It broke our bridge. Okay, okay. Bro, just stay up. How hard could it be? You know what the problem is? Is that this shit should be like an arch so that it's more stable. What if... I was like, what if you hydraulic this part? I need to support the part that is falling down here. Yeah, I would agree with that. I guess that's kind of it's the nature of building bridges to begin with. So I'm thinking, let's spread out some forces here. You're a foundation. We could use that against you. Like, why can't we just build a steel beam that then holds you up with a motherfucking cable right here? And then might need like one extra connection here. Rough draft, we'll optimize later. He's crazy. He's amazing. It's the most stable bridge I've ever seen in my entire life. Top 47%? Bro, there'd be some dumb people out there. That's crazy. It's scary to think that in a room with 1,000 engineers, I'm smarter than 470 of them on that one specific problem. And optimized in exactly one way, which is simply minimizing the amount of money spent with no regard for safety whatsoever. Avoiding boats is often cheaper and easier than using hydraulics. I hear what you're saying. Build arches. Okay, big truck. Big truck. Big arch, big truck. I mean, right off the bat, I'll tell you, I feel like this arch just works. And I know what you're thinking. You're not connected to anything. Wrong. I'm not connected to anything yet. Let me get goofy for a second. It's the Sufjan song. We've earned it. Okay, so far so good. If we could maybe get a better like angle of attack on this. You just gotta drop the truck so it lands on its wheels. So close, man. So close. I never should have deleted my working bridge. I guess if I want you to land on your wheels, I don't need to build an arch. Well, at some point you gotta connect. Okay, undo forever. Redo. And freeze me here. Huge. You want to see something cool? Make sure they exit at the proper angle. Build them a little launch pad. What? It's too heavy. How about a single piece of wood here? Bro, how can it be too heavy? The steel is below the wood. The steel's below the wood. The steel should be supporting the wood. It's skirting, it's not heavy. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. How'd you get the Frank below the beans? That's damn true. Grid me, please. And then hit the midpoint. This is gonna work. My ass just made a triangle, so you know it's working. We got an issue, though. How's he gonna get up? Let me think about this for a second. How about 2 pieces of wood here? Would you stay up with 2 pieces of wood here, Gmail? Oh, dude, it's the strongest shape ever known to man. And then a simple tracing tool. Oh, baby, it's perfect from now on. Like, oh, does he have to come back? No. Like, built to spill is perfect from now on. And then auto triangulate me. It's gonna be a tough angle at the start. Oh. It's vehicle reached flag without touching checkpoint. Ah, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. A third arch? Oh, not with wood, please. It's gonna be quite a lot of force to apply. But like, who cares? Just send it. You can't see my face. I was doing a face cam reaction. Okay, wood is not strong enough. Steel, though. I'm just gonna do it that way because it looks cooler. Oh! Top 26%, huh? Let's check out some. I mean, that's a sick curly bridge. Don't get me wrong. How about this one? Very elegant. How about this one? It's another like curly bridge. You know what? Here's what's throwing me up for this one, or throwing me off for this one, okay? I thought more triangles wasn't stronger. But look at how many triangles this individual has. But then I'm looking at it and I'm realizing that the triangles are organized into an arch. So it's like they're condensing all of the... Or they're spreading all of the force of the weight of the bridge over all of the base of all the triangles down to an arch. It's the negative space that creates some of the strength in that one. He's starting to figure it out. Switch flip. Hydraulics, Jeep, hydraulics, Volvo. I understand. I'm not happy about it, but I understand. The thing is, you can raise the road, but it has to then be one tile longer. Yeah. Well, let's start with the obvious. Let's build some triangles. And then see if it stays up. That's okay. Now we know. Info. Let me see. A. Hydraulics go first. We got no hydraulics. I understand. Okay. I feel like what I want is this. I want a smiley bridge. I want this bridge to have an extra piece of road that like curls down and goes like beep. Let me think about this for a second. And then it's going to have the same thing on the other side. It's going to go beep and it's going to connect. My problem is that let me think about this. No, we should have the bridge like drop it down from here. And then latch onto this. And then pick it back up. Is that something that's even possible? How many pieces away are you? 2 pieces away. That's tough. This is a tough challenge. I'm racking my brain. There is also the possibility, now that I think about it, what if you were able to just push it? No, I'm like, that doesn't work. What if you were able to push it at an angle? Like, what if you started here, and then you pushed it like... You pushed it at a... Call that a 60-degree angle. But then how would you get on? It's a good question. Something worth thinking about. Interesting, looking into it. How about, for now, the bridge just doesn't collapse? Let's start with the bridge that doesn't collapse. Beautiful. There's progress. Now... I know I'm changing because that being asymmetrical kind of bothered me. this drops a little road. I keep repeating myself. It drops a road. It curls a road. It curls the road up. The road curls up. It curls the road up. It moves the flag down. Baba is bridge. But what if we made bridge Baba? Then we can move the bridge just by moving ourselves. You don't need physics if you just turn bridge into Baba. Oh, but then if bridge is Baba, bridge is not bridge anymore. So as a result, it no longer allows people to get across. Let me think. It's so weird not being on Facecam. I don't have to act. I'm just acting with my voice. SAG after, don't sue me, which is 10 times easier than having to use your face as well. Voice actors in shambles. Is it perma gone? No, my USB port was like freaking out, so it kept freezing. So instead I said, let's get some momentum, and I'll start streaming without the camera, just so we can get some content. But then all of chat is just like, wait, where's the camera? I'm still thinking. Where's the bridge? Yeah, no, I hear you. It just doesn't, this one doesn't make sense. They didn't give me enough road. Like, I think I have it within me to raise the bridge. But I don't know if I have it within me to raise the bridge and then have them have the ability to get to the other side because it's 2 roads shy. Maybe you could ramp it, sure. You could curl into a ramp. Have the whole bridge rotate? I don't think that I can. Okay, hang on here. Here's something. This is step 1, and this solves the problem of our bridge not having enough road space. But it creates another problem because the steel won't compress when we push it up. But maybe we don't need it. Just give me a second here. There's a part of me that thinks we can go chaos mode. Let me try my chaos mode for a second here. Okay, that's not going to work. Understood. What if your ass... Because hydraulics are like almost as strong as steel. Let me go 1x here for a second. A little better. Triangulate me. It's exactly the same. My ass definitely should have taken a statics course at some point. I'm pretty sure I'm just rebuilding like exactly the same From a force-based lens, I think I'm just rebuilding the same thing. Like, okay, here's a question for you. It's hard to do without my camera. This one line of steel that is supporting straight up, is that not identical in terms of, like, weakness to this thing right here? It's not. Is this stronger? It doesn't seem stronger to me, because it seems like it's taking force from a greater area and then applying that force, which is more, to the same one point at the end. That's the point? I guess... maybe I've been thinking about it backwards. I guess you want to put as much load as possible on the strongest part. Same reason people can walk on a bed of nails. Okay, but the problem was I was thinking of it as if this was the bed and this was the foot. So I wouldn't, what it is, this is my foot, and this is the bed of nails. It's like putting your head on a ceiling made of nails. Instead, we were using one atom of our foot to walk across a bed of nails. What we want is our entire foot to walk across a bed of nails. You do need to be a split joint. Yeah, okay. But if you're a split joint, then we can't have that. Ah, you need to be anchored to something. Okay, yeah. Thusly. So close. So close. That's a given. Bro, this whole thing was cursed from the start. He doesn't have the speed to make the jump. He doesn't have the speed to make the jump. Oh, man. There's no way. We got to do a hydraulic that raises the bridge up. Is this motherfucker even in the midpoint? Let's hope so. You need to be a split joint. 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 It's not going to be strong enough right now, but just give it a sec. That almost worked. First off, you're backwards. Don't care. Didn't ask, plus you're backwards. Twice. 3 times. Hey! It's not quite in the middle, it's half a square off. It's like they knew, man. That won't even work though, because this fucker has to go up first. Like one end has to go up. So we need to use 2 hydraulics. And then, okay, just start here. It never stood a chance. Can I make you only split when I want you to split by clicking on these numbers? Let me go to the hydraulics controller, okay? In A, you're not gonna go. In C, you're not gonna go. This one, we need some damn ropes. Now click the joint in the panel. Okay. You don't go in A, your ass is locked. And in C, your ass is locked. Okay. Does steel expand? This is so makeable, man. Why? Let's look at it. Why are you collapsing? Because the road isn't strong. Because you need half of these have to be replaced with ropes so that there's a little flexibility. Wait a minute. We just need a little flexibility in the middle. We need half of a rope. The hydraulics tear the middle of the bridge apart. I see what you're saying. Much better. Now the road can't split because there's a split joint in the middle. Dunky, dunky, dunk. Dunky, dunka, dunk. Try less juice on the hydraulics. I'm kind of a Max Andy, though. It's actually just way better. Unfortunately, it's a Jeep, so it's never getting up there. You need to be stable. How am I gonna make your ass stable? That's the other question. About a plus 10% real quick. Steel? But then, like, the steel won't expand here, right? Like, this is gonna... It broke my soul, like Beyonce. Attach the steel to the ground. Attach the steel to the... Thusly. Zoom into the joint. Okay. Okay. I've zoomed in on the joint. And I feel like a vice cop. Zoom in on the joint. Attach it to the bottom anchor. Okay. and then run it. And then unsplit it. Now click the numbers on the bottom steel joint. Holy cow. I can do this. Your ass is locked. Your ass is definitely unlocked. Your asses are locked. 100% your ass is not locked. You're locked for sure. And you're locked. I'm pretty sure you gotta lock these two. Lock the top. I got this going. It's going 1, 2. 2, 2 lock. 2, 2 lock. It worked and I don't know why, but that's problem solved. That one's a little too advanced for me. Come on, it's barely a gap. Give me a little more. Give me a plus 20. Yeah, the road hits them in the face as soon as they start to drive. Oh, man. Okay, hang on. Do we still need this rope in the middle? I think maybe this... Just make it all wood for a second. Oh, never mind. Okay, how about some steel? That looks stable as fuck, man. That's stable as hell. Oh! Your ass definitely needs some stability here. Oh, the sound of the rope snapping, man. Oh, good idea. What about a little hydraulic here? I'm believing. I'm believing. Oh, come on. I would be flooring it in this situation for sure. Oh! Okay. Now, in theory, all we gotta do is the same thing on the other side. But now you can see we got a problem because I braced this shit with steel. Which means that I can't just expand it. So I think the real play is we do that. It's a bad start. Let me think about it. The problem with steel is that I then, like, can't expand the bridge. I think. This is obviously goated. I think I gotta see if Kate's ready to go live. We'll have to tackle this next time. Hello. Are you ready to go live? Smiley face. And we'll slash marker poly bridge 3. I mean, it's just realistically, we're not like a minute away from a solution. We're like 15 minutes away from a solution. So we gotta do the adult thing. Have a good weekend. By the way, we're not here next week. So I will see you in 10 days. 9, 10? I'll see you in 10 days. The whole week. This weekend, the whole week, and the weekend after. He hates Twitch? No, this was planned like a while ago. But the timing couldn't be better. There's no doubt about that. Okay, Kate is getting ready to go live. I will send you over there. Enjoy your early June, and I'll see you when we get back.